Hey guys, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Real Talk Recovery with Nicole. My name's Nicole and I'm a person in long-term recovery. My sobriety date is July 13th of 2015. And, sorry, I just got done eating some chips. Tonight we're going to talk about benzo addiction. Y'all know how it goes. Come on in, invite your friends, invite your family, share this video out, comment down in the comment section and let me know what your sobriety date is, what you're grateful for today. If you're not sober yet, that's okay too. You're in a recovery meeting, so you're taking the first step in the right direction. Nobody's going to judge you here. So, we are going to talk about how I got started on benzos first, because in order for you guys to understand how I got started and what was the catalyst that really kind of like pushed me into starting to abuse benzos, that way y'all will know more of my story. So for those of you guys that don't know, I was addicted to multiple substances for over 13 years. Benzos, opiates, cocaine, methamphetamine, alcohol. I was addicted to everything. But the drugs that I abused the most were meth, opiates, and benzos. A lot of the times I would use benzos interchangeably while I was on opiates or trying to come down from methamphetamine. So it was terrible. It's very dangerous, very dangerous. I've overdosed many, many, many times. I can count 7 times that I was in the hospital because of an overdose. And there's many times that I overdosed before and just got hit with a Narcan and went on about my day in normal, just like it wasn't nothing but a thing. So, yeah, when I took benzodiazepines, they made me feel invisible. So, let me take you back. I didn't mess with benzos when I was a kid in high school. I don't think I ever took a benzo until after I graduated high school. And I tried them a couple times when I was with my friend Nate, when I was high on meth, to kind of try and bring me down. But it never really did anything for me. Well, I got a job working for the state of Arkansas when I was like 21. I was doing car tags and insurance and sales tax, all that kind of stuff. And I would have a line of people out the door of this DMV. And I ran the express line. So it was a high stress job. Well, the lady that I worked under, she was my manager. I'll never forget her. Her name was Alinda. And her sister's name was Belinda, and they were twins. Well, Alinda had cancer and she was dying. But she still wanted to work, y'all. She wanted to be there every day up until she couldn't anymore, Well, she was prescribed major narcotics, major Oxycontin, benzos, Xanax bars, Xanax pills, all that kind of stuff. And so one day, it was a super busy day in the DMV. I probably had like a line out the door. And this one lady came up to my register, and she was upset because she was trying to get her driver's license. Her last name changed on her driver's license, and in order to do that in the state of Arkansas, you have to have your birth certificate, marriage license, and your ID, right? So that way we can change you from your maiden name to your original name. We have to take copies of your birth certificate and marriage license, so that way we can send it off to the people in Little Rock, because I was in Hot Springs at this time. Well, she was not having that, and she got pissed, and she was trying to jump over the counter to fight me, and I was like, we ain't having that over here. And so I got really upset. I got real anxious, and my boss came out and she said, hey, here, take this, it'll calm you down and you'll feel better. And she gave me a peach Xanax, the 0.5s. And so I took it, and back then, you guys, I had never really taken Xanax. And so when I took it, it gave me so much relief right away. It was amazing. And my little addict mind started calculating, I need to get a prescription of this shit. So I took my ass to my family practitioner and got my ass a prescription of the peach Xanaxes, and that's how it all began. I started out on the peaches. I was literally running out of them within the first week of getting the prescription, you guys. So he upped me to the footballs. And so I was taking 1 football a day, supposed to, so that's 30 footballs. Well, I was going through those really quickly, but he was not going to up my dose. So then I started buying them off the street. Well, I had gotten into a altercation with a girl named Laura. I'll never forget her. Her mom worked at my doctor's office. She was like one of the office managers. And the reason why we got into it is because she was flirting with my best friend's boyfriend, Jared. And so I was sticking up for my friend. Well, she told her mom I was selling my Xanax, which I wasn't. I was literally eating them. And my primary care physician called me in and just stopped my prescription. That's it. No more Xanax for you, Nicole. And that is when I was like, holy shit, you're stopping me just like that? I had probably been on them for a good 6 months prescribed. And so when he took them away from me, I just continued to get them off the street. And my tolerance for Xanax grew so quickly. I could take many, many bars at one time, you guys. Like, it wasn't nothing but a thing. And it became a daily, everyday thing for me. I used bars through my whole addiction, okay, for, like I said, 13 years. What do you mean? Am I cut off? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Hello? Y'all can't hear me? Oh my God. Oh. Because the lady that was the office manager working there told him that I was selling my prescription and I wasn't. And so I was like, what the hell? Yeah. The office manager at my doctor's office was this girl Laura's mother that I had gotten into an argument with. And she told my doctor that I was selling my prescription, and my doctor cut me off, okay? And so I wasn't selling it though, you guys. I was consuming that whole prescription. So after that, I started getting them off the street. And when I tell you guys, I was buying Xanax like they were going out of style. My whole addiction, sorry, I play with my hair so much. My whole addiction, I was just getting Xanax. Even when I got put on probation, now this is another thing I did. When I got put on probation, I couldn't take pills. So I got a script doctor to write me a prescription for Klonopin. And I got that filled for like 90 days. And then my probation officer was like, you can't have a prescription for Klonopin. And I believed her, and I stopped getting it, which I should have never done. So I've come off of benzodiazepines cold turkey many times. It is not recommended, but I've done it many times. So as my addiction for benzos grew and I started taking more and more and more, I started doing stupid shit like going into Walmart and stealing, crashing cars, taking them combined with opiates and like nodding out and burning myself with cigarettes and just horrible shit, you guys. It wasn't until I went to treatment in 2015 where they caught me in the treatment center. My husband and he was sneaking Xanax bars into me in the treatment center. And they caught me red-handed. When they caught me red-handed, I was like, holy shit. This is it. Benzodiazepines are Xanax bars. I was like, that's it. I can't get them no more. And they were like, if you don't, you have 2 more weeks, okay? They're the 2 milligram Xanax. You have 2 more weeks of treatment. If you don't ship out or shape up, you're going to ship out. And so I was off Xanax cold turkey. And I think the reason why I did so well coming off of them was because I was so focused on getting my son back. My little boy had just gotten taken away from me by Child Protective Services, and I was really just focused on like getting him back and doing everything I could to make sure that I didn't screw up, because I didn't want to get him taken away from me again, you know? Yes, Xanax is short-acting benzodiazepine, and Klonopin is a longer-acting benzodiazepine. And a lot of the times what doctors will do, or at least what Dr. B does, is if somebody is addicted to benzos and they're Xanax, he switches them over to the equivalent of Klonopin and then starts working on a taper with them. And that's what we were talking about over on his YouTube channel today. That's why I wanted to talk about benzos with you guys, because I see so many people struggling to get off of benzos all over social media. There's hundreds of people I know that are trying to get off of benzodiazepines, and it's no fucking joke. But it's so dangerous to try and come off cold turkey because you don't know what your body's going to do. And but I've done it. I did it all the time, which is, you know, I'm glad that I got off of them though, you guys, because I wouldn't be able to do a taper. You know what I mean? But now what's happening is doctors don't want to prescribe anything, and people are getting cut off of their medications cold turkey, straight up. And so that's what's happening to so many people. If you're someone who's able to obtain a prescription for benzos and Suboxone, consider yourself lucky, because a lot of places will not prescribe benzos with Suboxone for some reason. They just won't. And so if you're able to obtain a prescription and it's helping you, you're very, very fortunate, because there's many people who are getting cut off. Oh my God, the back of my head, you guys, I gotta itch it. So for some reason, the psoriasis on the back of my head is coming back. It had been gone for years. And I don't know what I've been doing, what I changed, but it is coming back with a vengeance. And it hurts and it itches. Whew, so bad. So, yeah, that's how I got addicted to benzos. Now, what do y'all got to talk about? Tell me everything you want to talk about. I'm listening. I'm here to support you. I want you guys to know that I'm proud of you guys for getting sober and taking the next step. There's a lot of you guys that got sober with me. Like, you started your sobriety journey with me, and that just gets me, I'm so happy. It makes me very happy. Yeah, Ramey asked about you the other day, Molly, because he is in the Patreon group. And here's the thing. Like, Molly knows, Ramey, a lot of people in that Patreon group started talking shit about me in my own group, so I had to get rid of their asses. And you guys, I'm super duper like chill and laid back. I don't cause no problems. But when people start like talking about me and trying to just smear my name when I do nothing but try to help people, I will not put up with that. Not in my own Patreon, you know. And that's what had happened. Not to be dramatic or anything, but Cindy Briggs got mad at me because I couldn't talk to her every day. I couldn't call her every day. And she just started bad-mouthing me, and that's just not fair. I work so hard. I don't think people understand how many phone calls I get every single day just from Dr. B's phone line, not counting my phone. And so that's my job, you know, is to answer those calls. For 1 week, Micah, are you not using the GoodRx card? And is Katrina, are you in here? Katrina, we have a lot of people in here that are super supportive, and you guys, like, everybody will be supportive to you. We have a really good group of people. And when my other account gets unbanned, we'll be able to go live there too, and I have more of a reach over there, you know? Yeah, I have a, well, it's not calls every day. I have a level that's, it's like a $25 a month tier, and you could do Zooms with me, like 2 Zooms, a Zoom every other week, so 2 Zooms a month. So that's like $12.50 a Zoom. And so I do that over on my Patreon, and it's just, people were just expecting so much from me, that it just got so overwhelming, and it really hurt to see people that I thought were my friends do that to me. But that happens all the time to me, you guys. It happens all the time. People, they want more than I can give, you know, now that I have a full-time job. Also, people, I back when I first started Real Talk Recovery on YouTube, I didn't have a full-time job. So I could sit on the phone all day, you know what I mean? And so it's all good. Yeah, they wanted a lot from me for $1.99 is the tier that they were under. $1.99 is just like if you want to support me. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what my Patreon is now. Like, I cannot commit to, like, I can't commit to coaching people, you guys, because I am so busy with my job. And so I can commit to, like, Zooming with you twice a month, but that's it, you know? I post videos in there like twice a week, sometimes more than that. Hey, Nancy, thank you. Ramey, I appreciate you, man. And Ramey, most people just join because they want to support me. You know what I mean? Which, there's like 383 posts in there, maybe even 400. And if you're here on my TikTok, you know I go live every night at 7:30. And so that's like a way that I try to be of service. And so what I'll do is I will upload these live streams onto YouTube and Patreon too. So that way there's more stuff in there. Yeah, it's Real Talk Recovery on Patreon app. I'm really glad you're here too, Katrina. Hey, Donna, what's up, girl? So we have a really good support community here. Like, when we are on and popping, we are like just here. We do live streams, we have fun, I tell story times, we laugh together, we cry together, I share about what I'm going through and what I'm struggling with. I just try to be super transparent and share everything about my life, you know? There's nothing that I don't share online. And so that's why I get really upset when people like come at me sideways, because I do so much for nothing. And I'm not expecting anything back from you guys, but I would just appreciate people to have respect. You know what I mean? And people want to disrespect me because they don't like me or they're jealous. And that's bullshit. Yeah, Micah, I messaged you in Patreon and told your ass to call me so we could set up a Zoom appointment. So whenever you want to do it, just message me and we'll do it. Because I'm at home, so whenever you message me, just give me a date. You know, I don't wake up early in the morning, okay? So don't be telling me no 8 a.m. Zoom session. We'll do it in the afternoon. That's when I can be alive and well. I wanted to come upstairs. Oh yeah, nobody will judge you here, Katrina. Everybody. Yeah. Oh, you're in here? I didn't know you were in here.
You didn't see me?
I'm laying down talking to you guys. I'm not being professional tonight.
Yeah.
So one theory is that playing you're activating the brain is exciting activity. It's a little bit dangerous.
And if you don't want to Zoom, you can just call me on my phone, you know? For me, coming off Benzos was easy because I was in treatment and I was so focused on getting my son back. You know what I mean? If I hadn't been in treatment, you guys, I would have struggled to come off of them. And let me tell you why I think that. So right now, you guys know I'm on Suboxone. My Suboxone taper has been relatively easy, but psychologically, I have struggled with the thoughts of needing to take more. And so what will happen is every now and then I'll get, I'm down to under 2 milligrams, I will take more than that. And so I keep bouncing back and forth between my 2 milligrams and my 1 milligram, And so that's why I think it's really hard to taper on your own. It hurts when your own husband judges you and left because you could. I'm so sorry, Katrina. I know that I saw you comment that on YouTube, and you know what? I think you, honestly, girl, I think you dodged a bullet because he is doing stuff he doesn't need to be doing anyway, and you're better off without him, girl. Because you don't need that shit in your life. Methamphetamine is no joke. I shot methamphetamine for a long time, and it ruined my life. And methamphetamine was my downfall. That and Oxy. They both contributed to how unstable I was. And I would even dare to say that methamphetamine is what really took me mentally out of my own. I was unstable, very unstable. And although I was very unstable on opiates too, the methamphetamine made it to where I was very loud about being unstable and erratic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, Dee Dee, that's great, girl. Somebody asked me a question. They sent me a message today. I think it was Anchor Girl. Anchor Girl, are you in here? She asked me today, she said, how do I go about getting pain meds if I have to have oral surgery and I'm on Suboxone? And that was a really good question. What you have to do is you have to go to your doctor, your oral surgeon, and let them know that you're on Suboxone, okay? And what they'll do, yeah, buddy, is they'll call your dentist office and they'll collaborate with your hey Dennis, thanks buddy.
Mom.
They'll collaborate with your dental office on either having you stop taking Suboxone for 3 days so they can dose you with pain pills, or continuing your Suboxone and using that for pain management. What? No. Yeah, you're definitely better off. Let me wash out this cup. I know. Listen, I was worried that we weren't going to be able to go live because, we all do this. It helps. I know it helps me, and I know it helps you guys. And so it was really upsetting when I got my life taken away. Whoop. It's like a celebration. A celebration. Yeah. I'm going to sit in here and talk to you guys. It's cooler up here than it is downstairs. So I'm going to put something right here and prop you guys up. This is our spare bedroom where we just like put all of our clothes to fold, and my husband hangs all his work clothes there. So, hey Britt, what's up, girl? I'm feeling better today. Hey, Chris, I see you. Chris, when are you going to go to rehab? I see Lost in Translation. Rebecca in here. What's up, Rebecca? I'm glad that, Raimi, I'm glad that you're able to get back on here. You know what I'm saying? We have to support each other, you guys. That's what I do live streams for. Like, it's not about me. I try to share my stories and stuff with you guys, but it's really to support everyone, I want you guys to know that you can get sober and stay sober. If I can get sober and stay sober, anyone can get sober and stay sober. If I can get off Xanax, anybody can get off Xanax. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got a new apartment? That's what's up, girl. Oh, yeah, you did have COVID. I forgot about that, Chris. Sorry about that. Chris, if you're still using methamphetamine, that's not going to help you get better. You know that, right? 109 days. Good job, girl. Is your husband doing good too? Is he following behind you and staying sober? Just so you know, Rebecca, me and my husband both got clean at the same time. And it was really, really challenging, actually, to stay sober. Both of us stay sober. So I just want you to know that, you know what? I understand. Me and my husband, we have been through our ups and downs, you know? Um, and my husband, I got sober and like just started kicking ass and taking names, and so did my husband, and he stayed sober for like 3 years straight. And then last year he started to struggle, you know, with his sobriety. A lot of it had to do with stress from his job and just not being happy at his job. But now he has a new job, and I think that he really likes this new job because he gets to be outside. He gets to be dry. I think he's gonna do good at this job. My husband's like, he likes to be outdoors. He likes to be with his dogs. He likes to talk to people, but he doesn't. He's a good manager, but he's also not a good manager because he is a people pleaser. And so what happened at his last job is that he became friends with everybody, and they were just pieces of shit and wouldn't listen. So, and that happens a lot because they hire people at these jobs and they don't pay enough, so people don't want to work. And so, it was just like babysitting people, you know what I mean? Trying to make people get their jobs, do their jobs and stuff. And it was super duper stressful. And so, he relapsed on what we're talking about right now, benzodiazepines. He was like, I need relief, you know? And so at first, when it first happened, I was really mad at him, but now I understand it a little bit better, and I can see why it happened. You know, it's hard. If you get sober, you guys, and you don't have a support system and you're not actively working on your sobriety, it is hard. It's hard, you know? Yes, lost in translation. That's exactly what I was telling my husband, is that, and my bosses, Dr. B and Dr. G, have also told him that he's got to find a purpose, a passion. And that's what happened to me, is that luckily I found passion in helping people and making YouTube videos 5 years ago. When I first got sober, I started making YouTube videos, and that is what has really helped me to stay sober and find what it is. It helps me. Like, it's my purpose to share with you guys and to talk about recovery and to help other people in recovery. I used to love bartending, girl. I used to bartend too. I was good at it too. Obviously, I'm a talker. You know what I'm saying? If you can talk, you can bartend. Because I had all my people, y'all. Oh, I was so good at bartending. I made good money too. And waiting tables. I'm a professional conversation starter, if y'all didn't notice. Yes, Ramey, he got a new job. We have been all praying for this to happen for him because so my dad actually worked for the Postal Service when I was a little girl, and he actually retired from the Postal Service. And so I've always told my husband, you would be great. You would love that job. It's hard work, but it's a solid job, you know, where he can get money and hours. And now he's laying in the bed watching his movies. He just ate some pasta. And that's one thing I got to make sure that I do, is that I have to make sure I have dinner and stuff ready when he gets home. Because when he gets home, he's tired. He's been throwing mail, you know, and sorting mail. And so he's coming home and he's tired. So today I made pasta with sausage, and him and Nate had that. And yeah. Well, Britt, we got your back, girl. We're here for you, okay? Yes, I loved bartending too. Yeah, we're all here. We all will support you. And we have a really good, solid community here. And what we're going to do, you guys, is we're just going to build this account up, and I'll go live here every night at 7:30. No matter what, I will come on and I will go live. And if I can't stay on live, I'll just stay for a little bit and then, you know, peace out. But you can catch me here every night at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Which is, I love doing it. Yeah, and here's the thing, you guys, like, when I first got sober, my family lived in New York, So all I had was my husband and his family. And so what I had to do was I had to start stepping outside of my comfort zone and meeting people. And I met people in real life, and I was, hanging out with I had a best friend. Her name was Christy, and then a girl named Heather, and we all got sober around the same time. When I got sober, they started helping me go through the 12 steps, and that is where I got a lot of my support, was going to AA meetings with them. But then I started doing YouTube about a year into my recovery, and that's what really saved me, was having accountability, because I had so many people that were depending on me, and that's what the way that helps me. I don't know if you guys are like this, but I perform well when I have people that are basically that need me. You know what I mean? And so when I have people that I know are going to be looking forward to my live streams and to doing stuff, I'm less likely to disappoint. And so that's why this is such a good thing for me. I relapsed 4 times before this, and now I have access to TikTok and all your stories and a YouTube channel. You got to watch my YouTube channel, Real Talk Recovery with Nicole. It's pretty good. I have a lot of videos on there, you guys. You'll never be bored, okay? You couldn't watch all my videos in 1 year, okay? Because there's over 1,000. It would take you 3.5 years to watch all the videos on my YouTube channel if you watched 1 video a day. So what you need to do is you need to go to the videos tab, and there's 3 lines, and click those 3 lines and go to oldest first. And what it'll do is it'll flip the order of the videos to my oldest videos first. And you can just go down the line and watch them from the beginning of my recovery until now. And you can also watch how my ass gained 50 pounds over 3 years. Because you can literally see how skinny I was when I first started my YouTube channel, you guys. And then all of a sudden, beep, here I am. I'm a chunky little blueberry. I go back and I look at my YouTube videos from a couple of years ago, and I'm like, and I thought I was fat back then. You know what I mean? Like, I was tripping. Hey, man, thank you. I'll follow you back too. Boom. There you go. I'm so glad that you guys are finding me over here. These trolls, they will not be the death of me. You know what sucks about TikTok is that they're not here for their creators. Like, you think that they would help us more when people just like mass report you and try to get your account taken down and stuff. Like, you think that they would fix it. When can I go live on the main? Let me see what day today is. May 2nd? In 3 days. On the 5th. So I know it wasn't a long time, but it's long enough for me not to be able to, it's like 7 days, because it happened on Thursday or Friday night. And so, it's long enough to make an impact. And so I needed to make sure I could come on here and hang out with you guys. Can you believe that, Cola? Did you see what else they did? I don't know if you were on the live when I was telling everybody what happened. The person who was messaging me was sending me anonymous texts from a Text Now number, okay? And so the first Text Now number came, okay, listen up. Sorry, y'all, I had to take my bra off. The first Text Now number came from a New York Text Now number, and I was out getting me and Neil's medications at the pharmacy. I was in a great mood because we had just gotten our insurance approved, and I had insurance. So I get to the pharmacy and I get everything, and I come home and I open my phone to look and see if I had any missed calls or text messages. And there's a text, and it says, "You're so fat. Your content is trash. Go do meth," or something like that, right? And I was like, I think you have the wrong number. And I just blocked the number. Well, I jumped on a live stream, and we did our live, and I said something about it, like that was like somebody messaged me. It was so crazy, and I told everybody what had happened. Well, then when I signed off that live, I had another anonymous text now number that had said, "You're pathetic, fat, go do meth." And then they started talking about my son, saying, "I hope your son's not a drug addict like you when he gets older." Just mean shit. Telling me I don't take care of my kid and I'm a fat bitch who sits on the internet all day. Just horrible things. And so I started going hard, and I was messaging them back and cussing their ass out, sending them voice memos telling them that they were bitches and all kinds of stuff like that. And then you should have heard it, you guys. They were like, ma'am, we can stop now. And I was like, what do you mean we can stop now? You're the one who messaged me from an anonymous number, calling me names, saying all kinds of horrible stuff on my personal cell phone. Like, I will not stop berating you. And so I ended up blocking them. Then they went and reported my live stream when I went live, and so I lost my live streaming privileges. Then, did I tell you guys what happened again? Just yesterday, I think it was, they texted me again from a third text now number saying I was a fat bitch, go do meth, and talking about my son again. And that's when I had enough. And I texted them back and I told them that the number that they're texting is a recorded and tracked line because it's through my job. And that here in the state of Arkansas, harassment by communications is a Class A misdemeanor. And that if they didn't cease communicating with me, especially on my personal cell phone, I was going to have to take legal action. And then, I don't know if you guys saw it, but Lady G, she has like 500,000 followers, duetted my video talking about it. And also yesterday, another girl stitched my video that had 1 million followers. Can you believe that? And so I was like, holy shit. Well, I was trying to figure out how this person could have gotten my phone number. Well, duh. The 1-800 number in my bio over on my other account comes straight to my phone. On that, when I'm on there, I have a voicemail. And on the voicemail, I say, if you can't get a hold of me here, leave a message or text me on my cell phone, 501-258-1833. And so that's how they got my cell phone number, which honestly, you guys, everybody on the internet has my cell phone number now. So it's not a big deal. Like, it's just, it is what it is. It's over and done with. So that's what happened. But it really, really upset me at first, you know. And that's one of the text messages that the person said. They said, I know you're trying to help people, but you're really pathetic. And I was like, what? The only explanation I can think of is that it was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Or some girl that really doesn't like me. Which there are about a handful of girls that don't like me here on TikTok and other platforms. And most of the time, the reason they don't like me is because they're jealous or I wouldn't feed into some drama with them. So, you know, hey, you're in Little Rock too, Rachel? What's up, girl? I'm in Little Rock too. Actually, I live on Cantrell. I'm just grateful to be able to be here with you guys tonight. And I love, love, love being of service and helping y'all and, you know, doing all the stuff that we do. What should we do this week? I'm trying to think of the content that we can make for this week. So I had somebody comment earlier about inhalants, huffing. And so if you guys didn't notice, over on my, thank you girl, over on my main account, I made a couple of videos about inhaling and huffing Duster and huffing Freon. I guess I can share that story with you guys tonight. So for those of you guys that don't know, back when I was in high school, I was like 17 years old. I had a best friend named Jessica, another best friend named Jerry, and a best friend named Candy. And me, Jerry, Candy, and Jessica all hung out together, okay? I want you to close your eyes and imagine 3 Mexican girls, me, Jessica, and Candy, and our little white gay best friend, Jerry. And when I tell you, Jerry was gayer than a $3 bill, okay? I'm talking, he would do the splits, he would bounce his ass, he was just so gay, y'all, but we loved him. And he was my best friend. Nothing against gay people. He was my best friend. But back when we were younger, he hadn't came out yet. And he didn't say he was gay until we graduated high school. But anyways, so we all would go to my friend Candy's mom had a rental property, okay? We called it the Pink House because it was a pink house. It was a 2-story house. Somebody lived in the top of it, and then in the bottom of it was Candy's little apartment, and we could all go there and hang out, right? What dude, Eric? We could all go there and hang out. Well, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I don't know what dude you're talking about. Let me know, Eric, because I don't know. We would go there and hang out. Well, I don't know who put us on. Oh, I know who put us onto it. Jerry. When we were at Jerry's house one night, his cousin Damien, I will never forget, was outside huffing Freon. It was like it was nothing, right? Freon out of the air conditioning unit. He'd go out there with a Walmart bag, and it's like, okay, you know how they have the thing on a tire and how you can let the air out of it? It has a little pin. That's what it was like on the Freon, and you would just push that little pin and it psst, out into the Walmart bag. Well, we would sit out there and we would let that Walmart bag fill up. It would be so cold, it would crystallize the inside of the Walmart bag. We'd go inside and then we would wah, 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 wah. And we would do it over and over again, you guys. We were so crazy. It was probably causing brain damage, okay? Like, that's how crazy we were. Oh, girl, I used to live off University in a high-rise called the Towers. It was straight up ghetto fabulous. So that's how I had learned about it. Me and Jerry had learned about it, okay? Emmer, I just I don't know if I posted one about the long-term effects, but I posted one about the consequences of inhalant abuse. So, we would go to her house and we would do that at her pink house. Well, her mom one day went to the house and she was getting complaints about the air conditioner not working. Well, it was because we had huffed all the Freon out of it. Well, one day we were at my parents' house because we skipped school. And this was on a day that my sister had actually beat me to it. So I would skip school probably like 2 or 3 times a week. Usually around my last period because it was study hall period. And I would just bounce out. Well, I remember like, come on guys, let's go to the house. And my sister was already there with her friends. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? What are y'all doing here? Y'all beat me to it. You know what I'm saying? And so we got there and we were sitting out on the back porch, and our back porch had this like railing, and then it had a garden underneath. But it was a little ways off the ground. So if you flip backward, it was going to hurt. I was sitting on that railing and I had that bag of Freon. I said, and that's all I remember. And I fell backwards and I woke up to my friend Jerry going, bap, 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 bap. Wake up, bitch. Wake up, bitch. And of course I woke up. Oh, I know where QLC is. Okay, girl. Yeah, for sure. I'll bring my son with me so we can stop by and say hi to you guys. And I do live streams here on TikTok every night at 7:30 on my main account, which is a lot bigger than this. But right now that account got banned from going live. So we're doing it on this backup account. And then also we have Real Talk Recovery with Nicole over on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. I used to have video head cleaner and would pass out after doing it. Chris. Yes. Hey, Mackenzie. What's up, honey? We have got, this is a Real Talk Recovery. I've been doing this for like almost 5 years now. About 4.5 years. This December will be 5 years. And then this July will be my 6 years sober. Oh, Mackenzie, don't you get your little feelings hurt, honey. There you go. You know we're on my backup account, Mackenzie. That's why you weren't a moderator. And you listen to me, moderators. Y'all better be here every night at 7:30, or else you're fired. What's up, Missy? What's up, girl? You found me over here. Yay. Y'all are all coming. Y'all are finding me. What I imagine is going to happen is this account is going to take time for TikTok to push me out to the For You page. Because, you know, on my other account, they push me out on the FYP a lot. And that usually what happens when they do that is a lot of people see me. And then they come over here and they join the live stream. So I'm hoping that the more I go live on this account, the more they will be, you know, willing to put me on the FYP. I had to make a backup, girl, because, sorry about that, Mackenzie, because the other one got reported. My live did, so we had to have a backup now. And the whole recovery community came together and duetted my video, you guys, and literally helped me get up to 1,000. If they hadn't have done it, I wouldn't have got up to 1,000. So, boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, Eric, you've said that like 3 times, baby, and I don't know what you're talking about. You got to tell me who you're talking about, sweetheart. Okay? If you're going to comment it, let me know who it is so I can do something about it, okay, honey? Are you talking about Joe Schmo? Because he's not hating. He's my friend. He's crazy. Okay? Yeah, he was faking it. It's okay, girl. I have a lot of people do that, even Social Security. Oh, it's okay, baby. Yeah, y'all share this video and let people know we're here. I know I'm just kind of babbling now, but, you know, anything you guys want to talk about, what we can do, let me go get a pen and a piece of paper. Come on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take down, I need you guys to give me suggestions of videos you want to do this week. So, hold on. Okay, so you guys know that I go live every night. Okay, let me get home. Okay. Hey, High Life, what's up, baby? I'm feeling better. We're over here now. So, topics for, the week, okay? Doesn't have to be crazy. I'm taking my medicine, so y'all don't judge me. So, how many of you guys want me to share about my domestic abuse story? I'm a survivor of domestic violence. I've also a person who's had an abortion before. I'm not proud of that. So give me ideas. I'm going to write them down as you guys. So I will tell my domestic violence story. Sorry. A lot of you guys probably have heard it before, but I'll tell you this. I was in a relationship for about almost 6 years with a man named LD. He's dead now, so. And I didn't realize, well, let me tell you. I always say this, but then I have to correct myself. 6 months into our relationship, you guys, he threw my vehicle into oncoming traffic, and we hit a car almost head on. Almost killed us. I should have realized it right there that he was going to kill me and that I needed to get the fuck up out of that relationship. But I was crazy and I stayed. Because I didn't know any better, because I thought he loved me, okay? I had been brainwashed is what it was. I had no self-esteem, I did not love myself, and I was in active addiction. And so a combination of active addiction, low self-esteem, and low self-worth led to me staying in a domestic violence relationship for about 6 years. Now, it got so bad that he was bouncing my head off the concrete in the garage, like literally. My head on the concrete, bam, bam. One time I got a concussion that was so bad that when I stood up, I would fall out. It was bad, okay? I'm sorry, I'm taking my Suboxone. So tell me, okay, so I will do that, okay? It will the thing about it is, you guys, is that it's like such a long story, basically, that it'll have to be multiple parts, you know? And so a lot of times on TikTok, people don't want to watch multiple part videos. So what I will probably do is just try to make it as short as I can. And I do. It's gone, see? I do not swallow any of that crap. Hell no. It makes me constipated and it gives me a headache. So I'll tell that story. Now what's next? Give me some other ideas that y'all want to know about. I do not like swallowing it. And I'm telling you guys, like, it literally helps me to not have constipation because I don't swallow it. It also doesn't give me headaches. So that's why I really I swallow it. Or I don't swallow it. Britt, I'm telling you, girl, people busted my fucking ass because I made videos about spitting, the nasty spit. And people were like mad at me, okay? I got hate from people. There's a girl on here that makes videos, and she used to be really big into the recovery community, but she kind of stopped. And she was like making videos about me, and just all kinds of people were. Okay, so what other stories could I tell you guys? I haven't been telling you guys stories lately. I've been doing more drug content education. And so I can tell you guys the first time I ever had sex. That's what I'll do. My first love. My first love. And I will share also, because I always try to tie everything into addiction and recovery. So what I'll do is I will tie it into, like, again, my low self-esteem and low self-worth, and how you'll see. So I'll tell you all that story.
I wish you could show them my knee, but you'll get...
You want me to show them? Come sit over here and I'll show them.
Demonetized.
No, I won't. Come sit down.
How? How do you know?
I'm not going to get demonetized.
You
Come
know
sit
what
down.
that means?
Yeah, I know what it means.
It means...
I'm a professional YouTuber and a TikToker.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm famous. Are you kidding me?
No, you're not.
Okay, are you ready, guys? Nate wants to show you. Now you have to tell him what happened. So what happened, Nate?
First, should I tell them what happened and then show them?
Yes.
Me and Brooks, we said one more, like, we had this thing to drive with. It wasn't like a real car.
Uh-huh.
It was a little thing. And we had no shoes, no helmet, or no things like to protect us.
Uh-huh.
And we just go down, and when at the perfect timing, I think we hit a pebble or something, or a rock, and and we were driving on concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And it was those little like small things that you could drive with, and you put your feet right here.
Yeah.
And then there's and then you could drive and turn stuff. No, that thing that has 5 wheels.
Let them see your eyes. Nate's eyes are green, actually. Green with gold around the pupils. You can't tell right now. They look dark right now, but they're green.
And we were riding down.
Uh-huh.
And we turned into the grass, but we but that didn't happen, and I rolled over and skinned my knee on the.
We'll show it now.
On the
Let me see it.
On the concrete.
Holy cow! That's really bad. It looks really bad here on camera.
Why?
Look how nasty it
because
looks.
your camera has bad quality.
Look at that, guys.
Is it because your camera has bad quality?
No, it looks just really bad because it just looks really bad. Can you see it?
No, it's because your camera too has bad quality.
Let's see those eyes. Be still where you're at. Wow, those are the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Look how beautiful that eyeball is, you guys.
Now, when I walk, I have to limp.
When he walks, he has to limp, you guys. It's serious. Oh, crikey.
Wait, I want to see.
Watch, Nate. Watch out, guys.
I want to do that. Can I do that to me?
Okay, go
I
ahead.
know what to do. I could do this on Dad's phone. I want to zoom in. I want to zoom into my mouth.
Okay.
All right, so you just did that.
Yeah.
I could. How did you do it again?
Okay, no more.
That was
I don't want to get demonetized.
by my mouth.
Green eyes are so gorgeous, Micah said. That's my son, you guys. He's 6. For those of you guys that are new and don't know, that's my son.
I'm 70.
He's 6 years old,
No,
and
I'm
he is
74
very
years old.
smart. Oh, we got to do our homework. Here you go.
Wait, I have to do.
Yeah, you got to do this homework for school.
Not right now, though, right?
Tomorrow is school. Right now. You're
want
not hungry.
I want a snack.
You've already eaten. What's 50 plus 30?
50 plus 30?
Uh-huh. His dad has green eyes, and his dad's redheaded. Obviously, you guys know what I am.
Plus 30, wait.
What's 5 plus 3?
8.
Okay.
58?
So 50 plus 30 is 80.
That didn't make sense at all.
20 plus 40. What's 2 plus 4?
2 plus 4 is... 6?
6. Okay, so you bring down the 0, and it's 60. Okay? What's 80 plus 10?
Oh, that's easy. 90.
90. Good job. Good job. What's 60 plus 20? So basically what you do is you say 6 plus...
Wait!
Okay. So, yeah. Nate is like a very...
80?
Yes! Very good and very good. Okay, so prefixes. Circle the prefix to complete
I want
the
to do
sentence.
this right now.
Okay, we'll do it after I get off TikTok. Sorry about that, guys.
I'm going to get a snack, not a food.
You can get a milkshake. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream for tonight. But wait a second. Y'all are supposed to give me ideas of what y'all want me to talk about tomorrow.
Can I tell you what?
I'll share the day my son was born. I know some of y'all don't know that.
You were just talking about the first time I had sex.
Nathaniel, where did you hear that?
From your mouth.
You heard me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do not say that again.
I was coming down and I was like, what the?
Don't say that, okay? Please don't repeat that.
H-A-H-A.
H-A-H-A. Kids, they repeat the dangest things. For those of you guys that don't know, my son he eavesdrops on my conversations, and he loves to blurt out inappropriate things while I'm live.
Can you get my milkshake because I can't?
He is the king of blurting out inappropriate things.
No, can I tell them something?
Yes, go ahead. Go tell him.
My mom's a stalker.
What?
Nothing.
Did you say you love me?
No.
Aw. Did you say mean stuff about me?
No.
Okay. Did you say my mom's beautiful?
No, I said my mom's a stalker.
A stalker?
Yeah.
Well, I'm supposed to stalk you. You're my son. Okay, Nikki says, can you talk about the first time you tried? Okay, yeah, like just different substances. That's a great idea, Nick. The first time, and I'll just make it a series. First time I tried ... Okay. Oh, then you know what else we'll do? We'll do my blank withdrawal. Okay. My heroin withdrawal. my meth withdrawal, my benzo withdrawal, that kind of thing. Okay, now we're talking. Give me some more ideas, y'all. Give me some more ideas. And y'all know how I am. I be uploading like 10 videos a day. So y'all better be ready because I'm about to overload you with content. Everything I put on my main page, I will put on this page also. If you guys are not following me on my main page, it's Real Talk Recover with no Y. So, Trey, how to get help. How to get help. How to get on Suboxone. Okay, let me share something with y'all. It's really easy to get on, to get help. For those of you guys that don't know, a lot of people, like, they think they have to call somebody. You guys, you can literally go online on SAMHSA, SAMHSA.org, type in your zip code and find treatment options, and it'll show you treatment around your area. Thank you, Blunts. What was the hardest withdrawal I ever went through? What was the toughest? I'm going to use the word toughest withdrawal. That's a great question, Raimi. No, I don't. Do I think I would be sober if subs weren't around? I don't. You did, Missy? Good. Did you find it from us doing the SAMHSA.org live stream? See, I do stuff to help people, y'all. And I don't... Somebody made a comment today about me. Listen to this. A lot of you guys weren't in the live stream earlier, so I want to tell you. What does sub do? That's a good question, too. So, somebody commented on my video and called me a body broker. Okay? For those of you guys that don't know, body brokering is highly illegal. Okay, highly illegal. How to get into a routine? Okay, like a schedule of like I have a schedule. I wake up around 9:30, 10 o'clock. I check all my social medias. I check all of the social media accounts that I manage. Their accounts, I post on their accounts. I get in the shower, then I come and I do my hair. And then I post on my account. Then just so you guys know, I make a gratitude list in my head every morning when I wake up. I thank my higher power for keeping me sober one more day. Every night when I go to sleep, I thank him for keeping me sober too. And I ask him to help me every morning when I wake up. I know it might sound like I don't do a lot of work. 95 days, that's awesome. Because I work from home and my job is literally managing social media accounts. And my husband and my son give me such a hard time because they're like, you're always on your phone. And I'm like, do you guys not understand that this is my job? And I think what I'm going to have to do is clean out our office back there and basically make it an office, you know? Yes, Blunts, let me... I already went through one whole bottle of them. So this guy, Sonny, or Tom is the owner. I actually help with his social media. That's how I got connected with him. And he sent me a bunch of free products. Does it? No, it doesn't. I guess that's a good question to ask. Micah, okay, I'll be honest about it. I'll be honest. My husband gets he's a little jealous. Not jealous of you guys and the time I spend with you, but jealous because of the attention that I get. And he would never say that, but I think it affects him because I've been doing so well with my sobriety, and he has struggled, you know what I mean? So, but for the most part, he understands that this is my job and what makes me happy, you know? I think he just feels like he's failing and I'm not, and it makes him feel a little insecure. But I try to make him know, to let him know how much I love him and how proud I am of him. Every night when we go to sleep, you guys, me, him, and my son say our prayers together, and then I tell my husband and my son how much I love them and how proud I am of both of them. In fact, last night we were laying in bed and my son goes, "Mom, are you proud of me for not crying when I got hurt?" And I said, absolutely, absolutely. And my husband, I tell him how much I appreciate him and how proud I am of him to have this new job and provide for our family. You know, my husband, when he met me, how did I meet? Let me see. How did you meet your husband? That's a good thing. How did I meet Neil? It's actually quite a funny story if you want to know the truth. How to help with cravings. I like to say triggers. How to help with cravings. You mean thoughts of using, right? So here's the thing. So about that with Neil, he's such a good person, you guys. Like, whenever he relapsed last year, a lot of people gave me shit. You can't stay with somebody who is using, you're gonna relapse. First of all, I don't think people understand how serious I am about my motherfucking sobriety. Like, I don't play around. I'm serious, you know? And so I have not even come close to relapsing. Like, I don't go out and look for drugs or call people looking for drugs. Not saying that it can't happen, but like, I'm really serious about it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. There's only a couple times where I felt like I wanted to use. And that was that one time I found Xanax on my husband, 5.5 years, 6 years in July. And that one time I found Xanax in my husband's wallet, and I flushed it down the toilet, and I was like, bitch, I'm a big gangster. I turn around without falling in love, cocaine, this thing. Yeah, I was like, that time. And then sometimes I think about using Xanax, but I just don't ever follow through with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, okay. So these are a lot of comments, you guys. I mean, a lot of topics. I'm really excited. I'm so crazy. So listen to the topics we got. Domestic violence. I'll share my domestic violence story with you guys. My first time. Okay. The day my son was born. The first time I tried meth. The first time I tried cocaine. The first time I tried alcohol, right? Hey, Bonta, what's up, babe? My worst, my different withdrawals, how to find help, how to get on Suboxone, what was the toughest withdrawal, do I think I would be sober if Suboxone was not around, what does Suboxone do, how to get into a routine, how did I meet Neil, and how to help with cravings. What else you guys got for me? Just so you guys know, Successful Convicts is my friend Bonta and his wife, and they are actually the ones who are helping design my first round of t-shirts that we're gonna be doing. So yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a bunch of TikToks on these, but what we'll do is tomorrow night, our topic for our live stream will be domestic violence. Okay. Then Tuesday will be how to get help, and we'll go into like a whole thing on how I'll take you guys through steps of finding reputable, ethical treatment centers. Then the third one will be how to get Suboxone. Okay. Let me put stars by these so that way I know that I'm going to do them for live streams. How to get help, how to get on Suboxone. Then we'll talk about, do I think I'd be sober? And then we'll do one about making a schedule and keeping a plan, okay? And all that good stuff. Oh, you want to join my live tomorrow? I guess I'll let that happen. That's fine. You can join me, man. That's fine. So that's what we will do. Tomorrow night will be domestic violence, okay? 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, my guys and girls. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me this evening. A lot of you guys are finding my new account. I'm so thankful. Gosh, I'm so thankful. Oh, I got a whole list of books for y'all. Okay, let me write that down. What books? Did you guys not see my video on my main account where I said, gee, I hope a person in recovery doesn't find these books and follow me home. It was funny. Okay. Please go support. Please, you guys, please. Let people know that we have this new account so that way we can go live here and you guys can join me. You know what I'm saying? And also, please, if I don't respond to you on this account, it's most likely because I'm on my other account. So just know that this is like a secondary account for me. So I'm usually on that other one. Of course, I'm going to be posting content here, but nothing like I do on my main account. I'm hoping I can just keep kind of plugging this account from my main account and just have people follow me here just to have this just to have it. You know what I mean? I'm used to YouTube where you can't just get people's live streams banned for no reason, you know? Like you would have to go through like a lot of trouble to get somebody's live streams banned, but not here on TikTok. Here on TikTok, they can do whatever they want. So, yeah. Okay. That's what we'll do. I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 7:30. If you guys need me, you know how to get a hold of me. Send me a message over there on the main account, Real Talk Recover with no Y. Hey girl, yeah. Same thing. Somebody reported me for no reason, and now I can't go live over there. So until the 5th. So we went into overdrive to get this account to 1,000, so that way we could go live. Huh, you guys? We ain't playing. We ain't playing. Okay, hasta mañana. I love you guys very much. 7:30 Central Standard Time. Don't be late. Make sure you bring a snack and a drink and your earphones or whatever you need, because we're going to be talking about domestic violence. Okay? Domestic violence. It's going to be hot. It's going to be heavy. It's going to be emotional. Okay? Because I've been through some really bad situations, and it was because I was on drugs and I just didn't love myself. So it's going to be very heavy. So if you are easily triggered, realize that tomorrow's going to be a hard video to watch, or a hard live stream, because I'm going to be sharing about some really serious shit. All right. See you guys tomorrow night. Bye.